And let's move on to another game called Helping Hands. This will feature Paul Merton in an acting role, and he'll be acting out with Jim. But Jim will be helped because he won't have to use his hands. Sandi will be providing the hands by putting her hands behind. Well, you'll see. Come on, get in position. Sandi, you have to put your hands through his armpits, if you can know how to do that. And basically all I'm going to do is a situation you've got to act, but Jim's got to follow what his follow what his hands are doing, as dictated by Sandi. And Paul, you're a patient going to see a doctor who turns out to be this combination creature. So you're a patient going to see a doctor.
Oh, Doctor,
how do you do, okay?
Oh, hello.
Nice to meet you. What's the problem, then?
Well, I've been getting a sort of nervous tick.
Yeah?
Just sort of about here.
That sort of thing. Oh,
you don't seem too well yourself.
No, not really, no. It's playing me up a bit. Oh, there we go. There we go. Big deep pockets. Very important for a doctor. Now then,
Yes.
How long have you had this particular little problem that you've got at the moment? Tell me, I'm a doctor.
Well, it's been about 5 days.
5 days, well,
Yes.
5 days. 5 days, it says down there.
Yeah.
I see. Well, let's have a look. Could you just open your shirt?
Yes, certainly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sort of there.
Yes. Oh, yes. You're a very attractive man.
Yes.
Not often you see string vests.
No, it is no.
No, let me see.
So, what's your diagnosis?
5 days, you say? Oh, dear, tricky one, this. 5 days. Oh, all those lessons I bunked off. 5 days. I don't know, you might have an ulcer coming on, I'm not sure. The best thing to do is take 2 of these.
Yeah. Oh, you dropped them out. Oh, no, put that out.
There's
Yes.
another 2, I've
Right.
got thousands.
Okay, good.
And 2 of these twice a day.
Right, okay, I will do. Well, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Nice to see you, as I say.
Nice to see you.
And if you have any problems, do feel free to, just pop back and see me anytime. I'm always here.
Okay, thank you very much. End there. Let's end. Off. Yes. I think that earns Paul 15 marks and Jim an appearance before the BMA committee. Now we come to a game called Musical Producers. And this is for Paul and Sandi. They're going to sit on stools and pretend to be musical producers, and they'll describe a musical which will then be acted out, or more likely sung out, by Jim and Mike. But what I'd like you to suggest, if you would, is the title or the topic for this musical.
Election of a Prime Minister.
Election of a Prime Minister. Fabulous. A timeless piece, this, I hope. And so away you go.
I've got a thought.
Yes.
We start in the back rooms of Parliament.
Good God, that's brilliant.
Thank you. They're discussing. It's subterfuge. It's intrigue. They're going to kill the incumbent Prime Minister.
Have it.
Yes, I do.
The secret ballot
In my pocket, son.
I'll get it myself. Oh my God, really him?
He must be our new PM, unless he dies.
I've got the money, he's in for a big surprise.
I like that's intrigue. That's good.
It's good, but I think both women are playing it too heavy.
Yeah.
Now, the next thing I think is the Prime Minister with the Parliamentary Private Secretary.
Yes.
Talking about what's going to happen.
Yes.
In a 60s rock opera type of way.
Yes, I can see it exactly. And they look across the desk and they fall in love.
Yes.
Prime Minister, I've been with you so far, Nick. I've got to put this letter down and this pencil and tell you something. You look magnificent sitting there. Yeah, your flabby white cheeks, they fill the chair.
Yeah.
As a symbol of power, you're nothing.
Thanks a bunch.
But as a sex monkey, you're something.
Hey, let's do lunch.
I love you.
Love me.
Love you.
Love me.
Every way I can.
You.
I'm your #1 towering parliamentary fan.
Yes, that's very good. I like that.
Sex, intrigue.
Yes.
And now a little death.
Yes. What do you mean?
I think the Prime Minister should die, and in the last death throes...
He sings a really raunchy reggae number.
Yes!
Quick! The Prime Minister's dying!
I'm going. I won't be here much longer. It's been a good life as a PM.
What are we going to do without you? Tell us the plan for the future.
Slip in fast. I'm not here much longer. Boy, you got a good bit stronger. I'm a-going. You're gonna be my replacement.
I'm the Ant-Man, sing it down!
You're the PM, the new one, see. No more of me. I'm going up to see my maker.
Okay, let's end that there. Thank you. Thank you very much. That's it, fine. Very good. And that was the very last game. And totaling up the points as the very popular winner, Mike McShane is this week's winner. So, and do the credits in the. Actually, do the credits in the style of a 1930s radio announcer. So it just remains for me to thank Mike McShane, Sandi, Toksvig, Paul, Merton, Jim, Sweeney, Richard Branch, pianos, and me, Clive Anderson, saying good night. Good night.
Live, it's Whose Line Is It Anyway? Live from the forehead room of the Hotel Anderson with Mike McShane, Paul Merton, Jim Sweeney, and Sandi Toksvig. Improvised music by Richard Sparky Branch. Title sequence by Steve Bendelak. Camera supervisor Rolly Luker. Vision mixer Martin Coates. Who's a close friend of Walter Winchell's. Floor manager Jim McDonald. Remember, he's open 24 hours a day at the Automat serving soup and sandwiches. Production accountant Deborah Ford, and indeed she is. Researcher Maria Britton. Production assistant Nikki Cockcroft. Production manager Avon Harpley, the blonde bombshell. Director Chris Bold, who needs him? Executive producer Dina Sedondu, we all want her. Producer Dan Patterson, I can't make up my mind all week.